Here we go!
Bro, I feel like I never played that game. Like
which one?
that when me and whatever her name was,
Yeah.
she was always the one playing the game because for some reason she was always over at our house.
Yeah.
I would never play.
Oh, she was
Ever.
one of those types that's like, no, I'm playing the game.
Yeah,
Oh, shit,
I guess
shit.
I don't fucking know.
Oh, I gotta watch for rolling rocks.
I mean, I will admit I was a super shit and a fucking monster when it came to taking care of video games back when I was a
Oh, me too.
toddler.
Me too.
But you know, I was a toddler, so
Yeah, I
don't
can't really
fucking
blame
know.
you too much. But I just remember.
I feel
feeling
bad about that, but
It was.
yeah.
I mean, it doesn't matter. Now I got Joe's copy of the Legend of Zelda collection that goes for like $100-something online. So I bought it off him fair and square, and I remember going through the McDonald's drive-through since he's the manager at the local McDonald's, and was like, "Hey, you want to sell me back that Zelda game since it goes really expensive? I'm trying to build up my collection again." And I was like, "No." Sorry, Joe, I bought it. Fuck you. Actually, I have all of his games now because I forgot how much I paid for all those or what I gave him for all those. But I remember like I did something and I got all of his GameCube games and now they're all here. Nick's too. Now that I think about it, because Nick didn't have a GameCube, so he's like, "Here, just take my shit." So
yeah, Tom has Tom's like immune to the fucking GameCube secondhand market just because he owns
immune.
Like, a good chunk of
where the fuck
fucking...
is my copy of Pikmin 2 then? Where the fuck's my copy of Gotcha
Okay,
Force?
You're not immune, but like you have a good chunk of the fucking market in your library.
I do.
So you don't have to worry about most of the fucking games.
This is very
like,
true.
Double Dash?
I do have Double Dash.
You have Double Dash.
That doesn't go for
That's
that
like...
much though. I've seen it go for pretty cheap now.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he's metal!
Dude, every kid shat their pants.
Well, so the two other hats give the same, like, you know, Invincible song, but then this one gives you a fucking, like, cool, like, techno, like, some fucking, like, Enter the Matrix fucking shit.
Isn't it kind of weird how Metal Mario became, like...
His own character, in a way?
Yeah, his own thing in the Mario fucking universe.
I dug it in Smash Brothers. I always thought it was really cool, especially
Like
since the Metal Crystal.
The metal power-up.
The Metal Crystal in that game is the best song in the first Smash Brothers game. I'll just say that straight up.
No, it is. It's so cool. I mean, the concept of, like, I'm gonna fight my doppelganger character.
That's always
like,
cool, yeah.
But the thing about this doppelganger character, he's made of metal.
Yeah, he's just, like, heavy you.
it's not like dark me. It's not like shadow me or like evil me. It's me, but I'm made of metal.
Right. I always thought it would be kind of cool if they brought back the concept of Metal Mario in other games, not as just like a costume, but like if it literally was like a different Mario that you had to beat. Like, imagine the concept of like the bullies in this game, except it's a Mario that does the same kind of moves you do, and you just gotta knock them off a platform.
See, it's the perfect rival character. He's you, but like
he's heavy.
Heavy.
I don't think it necessarily needs to be considered a rival character. I think it could just be a fun like maybe every other world has like a Metal Mario you gotta defeat. Like if you need to make a fucking I don't know, some sort of reason for it, just have it be like there were just a bunch of Mario like copies that got made, and then just Bowser has them all around going like, Mario will never defeat Metal Mario.
Mario cannot defeat Metal Mario, because he's Mario, but metal.
And Metal Mario's just like, why do I exist? Yeah, he has this weird underwater voice, doesn't he? In all the games that he's in. Yeah, because he's just at this point just like another Mario to have in the Mario Kart shit. There it is.
I mean, yeah, he is in Mario Kart, just has a separate fucking entity.
Right. Man, why are we talking about Mario in the Mario video? Shouldn't we come back to talking about Sonic?
Look, there is a Metal Sonic.
There is. Except Metal Sonic's way cooler.
He is. What's your favorite Metal Sonic?
I'm sorry?
What's your favorite like incantation of Metal Sonic? Do you like Sonic?
I like
3
Sonic
Metal
CD.
Sonic?
Sonic CD Metal Sonic's my jam. I mean,
Bro, I
Sonic
love
CD.
Mecha
I mean,
Sonic.
I'm one of those fucks that really like Sonic CD over all the other. I mean, I know Sonic 3 Knuckles is technically the best one, and I will actually say that if I sat down and played that one fully, I would probably call that one my favorite 2D Sonic game. And even compared to Mania, I think I still kind of like CD's weird quality to it. I know the level design isn't that great in that game, but I do really like Sonic CD. We should also probably stop talking about Sonic.
Well, really quick, I just wanted to ask you, you know Mecha Sonic, right?
Yes. From Super
So,
Mario
like-
Bros. Z, yes, of course.
Yeah, yes. Like, everyone who likes that Sonic likes him because of that.
Yeah.
But, did you know that, so recently, there's a series of Sonic comics that are the IDW Sonic comics.
Yes.
And apparently they're canon to the main story.
Okay.
They brought Mecha Sonic back for the recent issue.
Oh, yeah, because with Sonic
and-
Frontiers, they're making, like, pretty much everything canon. I forgot about that.
Yeah, like literally. But they
Except for
brought
Archie.
Mecha Sonic back, and he looks good. Archie Sonic fucking lame.
Well, Ken Penders is also a piece of fucking shit, and I hope he gets a heart attack.
Suck
but...
my ass, I don't care. But fucking they brought back Mecha Sonic for the Scrapnik Island thing. Where it's
Scrapnik
basically
Island.
Sonic and Tails, where they get caught in a storm while they're on the tornado, and they land on this fucking island. And it just has a gigantic chunk of the Death Egg on it, right?
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And
oh, what the
and
fuck?
Fucking, you had to jump.
I couldn't jump.
I thought you could. I don't know.
Underwater?
But
No.
you know, they find Mecha Sonic on there, and eventually he tries to like kill Sonic and stuff. But they make him say, "I'll crush you."
Oh, really?
The line.
That's
they
the
made,
line.
They made it canon. they made the "I'll crush you" line canon.
Yeah, the same level of dialogue as a fucking Jack Garland would say.
Bullshit. Plays fucking
Linkin Park.
Limp Bizkit.
Limp Bizkit, yeah, you're right.
Bullshit.
I will stand by that. Even if the story of that game is really wacky, I really like Jack Garland. He's such a dumb character. Oh, I guess you can jump underwater. I like Jack Garland. I think he's a fun character, and I want him to show up in more. I want a new Dissidia to come out, and I want him to show up in it.
You know, I feel it. I want to say that I guessed that he was gonna be Garland.
Yeah, but then the
that
trailer
guy
also
from-
told you it, so...
It did.
No, pretty much everybody kind of assumed that's what the plot was.
It's like, is he the Warrior of Light? No, he's the bad guy, actually.
I think that game had a lot of potential to be really good. I actually still have not finished it. I kind of still want to finish it.
Good?
So, alright. In my Mario 64 LP, I'm going to review Stranger Paradise Final Fantasy Origins. Basically, the game plays really good. It's a really fun game to play. And I do like how it has sort of like the mission structure like you'd get out of, like, say, I don't know, like Crisis Core Reunion or something like that. But
Yeah.
I think that the game plays really nice. But the story is definitely not there. I think the problem with the story is less so that it's a problem of like, oh, they made this weird decision here or this or that or whatever. They have the motivation very vague. And I understand what they're trying to do, right? They're trying to be like, they don't know why they want to go after Chaos, so they assume they're supposed to beat Chaos. But, you know, then it turns out, oh, I'm actually to become Chaos or blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
I don't think it works because having characters be like, I'm gonna do this and I don't know why, it's like kind of wacky. And not to mention that they make a lot of weird decisions in terms of like, oh, we're gonna have Jack or no, excuse me, we're gonna have like these Final Fantasy 1 known for the prophecy of having 4 Warriors of Light. We're gonna make it so you can only have 2 other party members out with you. But we're also gonna make it so you have a total of 5 characters. And I understand, right? The whole thing is that they're not the Warriors of Light, so they're trying to make it so it seems very odd that there's certain stuff like that. But at the same time, it's like you'd really think that they would try and throw little things like that in there of like, oh, 4 Warriors of Light, so we're gonna make it so you have 3 party members with you at all times, and then they all have 4-letter names, since you can only have 4-letter names in the original game. But then the 5th character is Sophia or whatever the fuck. And she's not even an interesting character. I don't know why the fuck they put her in the game. She's like not there. And I mean, I could see it being the sort of thing where it's like, oh, they're the 4 Warriors of Light and you're the villain. That's why it's offset like that. But nothing in the plot seems to really allude to that. So it kind of falls flat. Another issue I have is that the dialogue in the missions is really annoying, right? Because it's like, you have Dark Souls type healing Estus sort of thing going on, but it's used in terms of it being potions.
Well, I mean, doesn't the game just play like Neo?
It plays like Neo, yeah, literally, with like the weapon shit and
yeah, I
customization.
remember you telling
and
me
all that.
Then I was just like, well,
guess I'm not playing it.
Play this game.
My,
I do not like Neo. Look, it really takes. It's you have to have a really specific type of fucking style for me to like your Souls-like game. If it's not FromSoft, I'm probably not gonna like it just because it won't feel right.
Right, but I do like the way it plays though in Stranger Paradise. But like when you use potions in battle, the freaking AI, like all your party members will kind of be like, oh, save some potions for the rest of us, even though they don't need healing and you can't heal them. So it's like that dialogue literally means nothing. I like it as like a sort of, oh, you're low on potions. But I kind of wish they would just say that instead of being like, wow, Jack, you're fucking using a lot of potions, aren't you, you fucking pussy? Like, goddamn, shut up. Not only that, I really wish Jack was dumber. He's actually not as dumb as all the memes would make you think. I mean, he is. But it's like, I wish they Metal Gear Rising'd it, where it's like they really go heavy into making it, like, kind of fun. Instead, it's sort of like, the kind of character they're trying to make is, it sort of feels like Bomberman Act Zero type shit, where it's like, oh, here's a dark version of our Japanese property that the Westerners will like. It felt like they were doing that more than just making a character that would be kind of a fun character. Because we don't have, like, a really, like, kind of dumb force of will Final Fantasy character. Like, I almost wish he was more like a fucking Kiryu than a fucking, like,
Kiryu's not dumb.
Well, he's not, but Kiryu's like a force of will. He's so like, I'm gonna do what I want to do because I know it's right. I kind of wish Jack was more like that, but it just seems more like he doesn't know why he's doing it, but he does it anyway, so he comes off more dumb, which is fine. I just kind of wish they leaned into that more.
Jack, why are you doing this?
I don't know, but I'm gonna do it. But I think overall the game is like, it's fine, right? I think it's a quote-unquote good game to play, but given that the story is just not there, like, for me at all, I don't really see myself making it be something where I'm going to go back and play it again, because there's really no reason to. I do like a lot of the nods that they do to the series in it, though. Like, one of the first bosses in the game is, like, a pirate dude that's in Final Fantasy 1. And it's pretty cool seeing him, like, you know, be an actual character as opposed to just a couple sprites on the screen. And, like, they do that a lot in there. There's, like, this Dark Elf character that's kind of cool. I'm assuming he's from Final Fantasy 1. I don't actually know. I know they do the whole thing where it's, like, every level is, like, it's sort of like an allegory for a different Final Fantasy game. So, like, level 1 is, like, Final Fantasy 1, level 2 is, like, Final Fantasy 2, and blah, 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 you know, stuff like that. Mm-hmm. They're not actually that, but it's, like, they're supposed to kind of resemble it. And I like that. But again, I just don't feel like there was enough there for it to be like, oh, it's like a love letter to fans. It's just more like, kind of felt like they didn't really know what they were trying to do with it. But what made me want to play it is that apparently the DLC, you fight the Warrior of Light from Final Fantasy 1, like the one that's in Dissidia. And I think that's really fucking cool. Like, the idea, it's like, oh, I'm the villain of Final Fantasy 1, so you get to fight the hero of Final Fantasy 1 in one of the DLCs. I like that concept a lot. I haven't gotten there yet. I don't even know if I bought it, but I would like to do that part. Because I think it would be pretty fun. It's sort of like the whole, like, fight Dante and Devil May Cry 4 type shit, you know what I mean? But
right. I mean, it's... I don't know. It's... not my type of... I didn't like the fucking... I'm trying to find something to say. I kind of zoned out.
I'm sorry. The other DLC, you fight the Emperor of Final Fantasy 2, but I don't really understand why they decided to do that. Also, hang on. I need concentration really quick because this part's annoying. Yeah, good. Okay.
I don't know. I have the game for PS4. It's over there.
Yeah,
right
you got
now.
it as a gift, didn't you?
Yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna play it, but I'll tell you what I did buy a couple days ago, just cause it was like
Right.
not even $5. I bought Mirror's Edge.
Yeah, I remember you saying that you did that.
Is it a good game?
Yeah, Mirror's Edge 1's really good.
I'm gonna try it later. Or I might try to. God, how long is The Last of Us? I just got to spoilers if you're planning on playing The Last
Are
of
you
Us.
are you in fall yet?
I think that just happened.
So you're in winter now.
No. No, I just got to fall.
You just got the fall. Okay, so
like
you're
the one dude's brother happened, and then
okay.
he yeah.
Yeah, okay. So you're in fall.
Yeah.
You're definitely at the halfway point then.
Okay.
In fact, I would even argue that you're technically more than halfway through the game because the next couple segments are like quick. Not like quick in the sense that they don't take very long, but like they have a lot in them, so they don't feel like they take as long.
Right.
You've,
I'm wondering.
in my opinion, you've now entered
Uncharted...
the good part of The Last of Us.
If Uncharted is anything to go by, back when I played those, I beat them in like a couple days. I'm wondering if I could just plow through the, because I gotta go back to college tomorrow morning, so I'm not gonna be able to play The Last of Us.
Yeah.
So I might see if I can't just blitz through that game.
Yeah. I can safely say though that the next from where you are now, the game is like very much entertaining and will go pretty quickly if you get sucked into it. So you're at the good part, in my opinion. So
well, good, because I really do like this game. I think I feel like I have sort of stigma against it just because of Last of Us 2, everyone treated that game like it's fucking avant-garde for some fucking reason.
Well, that just depends on where you're looking. I think you're mostly
Maybe
going off Donkey's opinion.
I don't know. No, not even that. I remember like I remember seeing a Facebook argument or whatever. No, I saw a Facebook post where it was just the fucking actors from The Last of Us or whatever. Like it was whoever played Ellie and what's her name, Abby?
Yeah.
I think her name is in two. I don't know, it's just a picture of two of them, and it was in one of those video game posting groups, so I just kind of put a comment saying, ah yes, the best video game, not knowing it was two people, and then fucking, I don't know, people kept responding to me like, yes, so true, yes, very true.
Like, oh.
And I'm like, well, I was being sarcastic, and then people were being like, oh, come on, don't be so modest, or some shit. It's like, I don't know. People I mean, I think video games are art, but you don't be pretentious about it, please.
I think I still haven't played The Last of Us 2, so I don't really have my own opinion of it yet.
And I really do want to play it.
I
Like,
do too. I feel like I'll like it
fun,
more than people do, but I can also already tell based on what I know that there are definitely going to be problems with the plot. But at the same time, I feel like there's a lot of choices that I know about that I actually kind of do agree with, but I'd rather not spoil The Last of Us 2 in the middle of my Mario 64 Let's Play. the Let's Play where we avoid talking about Mario 64 at all costs.
Well, what is there to talk about Mario 64?
Well, Mario is wearing blue overalls. That is something.
Hey, Tom.
Yeah.
What kind of overalls does Mario wear?
I don't know, Aaron Hansen. What kind of overalls does Mario wear?
Nah, shit, I forgot he did that joke. Never mind.
Oh, no.
I don't want to be like Aaron Hansen. Fuck that guy. Nah, I don't know. I just don't like Aaron because I blame him for the way the Sonic fandom is.
A lot of people do, and I don't think that's necessarily fair. I feel like Aaron's just like, he kind of feeds into it, but... Because the Sonic, I mean, we can't, let us not kid ourselves. The Sonic fan base has always been not the best.
Oh, no, bro, I've been here a while. Like, definitely not.
We both have been. It's been a ride, to say the least.
It's not cushy.
Ew. It kind of, we're talking like we like lived through a fucking war. God, the fucking Sonic fans screaming about the voice actors back in like 2007. Oh, I get fucking chills.
Back when they changed and stuff?
Yeah, back when the 4Kids actors took over, and instead of Ryan Drummond being Sonic, it was Jason Griffith. And everybody shat themselves really, really hard.
I always say I like Ryan Drummond more than Jason Griffith and like everybody else, just because I feel like that's just Sonic to me. But I like Jason Griffith. I won't say I hate him or anything.
Honestly, as time has gone on, because I was one of those kids that was like, Jason Griffith, but I think now, looking back on it, he wasn't the worst. He just had really weird inflection with his voice.
Yeah.
Like the way, like in the games where he's like, all right, bring it on. Like, why are you saying it like that?
All right, bring it on.
He got better near the end, though. I remember in, like, I want to say, was it Sonic and the Black Knight? He was still there and stuff like that. Like, he did pretty good in those ones. But...
Oh, and I like Roger K. Smith.
Yeah, I still really dig him. And you know what? I also really like Ben Schwartz.
Yeah.
He's a movie Sonic. I think Ben Schwartz is really good.
And I really...
Go
Ben Schwartz
on.
is okay. I won't say he... I don't think he's, like... I don't think he's good, okay?
Really?
I think you sound... He just...
What's wrong with his voice? I don't think he's bad.
I know it's kind of weird to say this, considering yes, this is what voice acting is, but like it just sounds like a dude doing an impression of Sonic rather than somebody voicing Sonic.
I guess so. I just think he has the right voice for Sonic.
I don't.
Really?
I think Roger Craig Smith and Jason Griffith and fucking
Ryan Drummond.
I think they all do a way better job.
Well, yeah. I mean, they also had been doing it for way longer.
even if fucking Roger Craig Smith has a drastically different Sonic. I don't like Ben Schwartz Sonic. It's not the worst.
I think I like Ben Schwartz Sonic. I think he does fine.
I don't know. Maybe I gotta watch the movie again, but I don't remember liking it.
They're pretty okay movies. I wouldn't say that they're that good, but you know.
I will say though, did you watch Sonic Prime yet?
I have not. I need to though. I know people are saying it's pretty good.
So first of all, Shadow's voice actor, infinitely better.
Okay.
Just cause the current Shadow in the games sounds so stupid and edgy and lame, and I hate it. But
really gonna pretend like that's not the essence of Shadow's character.
But fucking Jason Griffith does such a good job though.
Did they bring him back for Shadow?
No.
Jason Griffith was fine. Yeah.
In Prime. Well, but Jason Griffith was the one who did him in Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
And I just think that sounds perfect.
No, yeah, I always wish they would bring him back for Shadow. Like, I didn't mind the new Shadow voice actor, but I did like Jason Griffith's Shadow a bit more. I know it's, like, kind of funny, too, because he just sort of whispered a lot. I mean, I personally like the original Shadow better. I don't remember the man's name, but from Sonic Adventure 2,
you could even fucking hear it.
Well, just because the sound mixing in the game was pretty bad, yes, but that's besides the point here.
Original Shadow voice actor, fucking Sonic Adventure 2 didn't have voice acting. What are you talking about?
Yahoo!
But the Prime Shadow, I think he sounds pretty good. He at least sounds like Shadow and not I am Shadow the Hedgehog. That type of shit.
Well, I don't know. I thought Shadow's new voice actor wasn't too bad. I remember the only lines I can remember him saying, so I haven't...
You got this, Sonic.
I haven't played a lot of the newer Sonic games other than Sonic Frontiers. I skipped Forces and, like, all the ones that Shadow would be in, I just haven't played. But I do remember hearing his voice back in fucking, this could sound really bad, but in Sonic Free Riders first. And I remember...
oh, shit, that would have helped.
But it's fine. I remember he didn't sound too bad in that game. I actually was like, if that's going to be Shadow's new voice, then that's fine. But I don't know if it's the same guy or not.
I don't know. I hate how Sega treats Shadow. He's like one of my favorite Sonic characters, if not my most favorite Sonic character. and they keep fucking him up.
Well, let's
because
also remember,
instead
though,
of being
he was the product
instead
of
of being
edgelord
cool-
times.
instead of being cool and edgy, they make him lame and edgy.
Right. Well, that's
And
also another
it's
thing about
annoying.
modern design of not even just games, but like anything. It's that nobody wants to make anything like that tries taking itself seriously, despite the fact that it's goofy. I think that is way stronger of a thing to do rather than it's like, oh, it's fucking animals with guns. Let's make it like memes and parodies and stuff, which that's fine too. But I kind of wish there were more things like Sonic Adventure 2 where they have a plot that they play it completely straight instead of like doing the whole like whoop it up a doo, it's a joke now, you know.
Oh yeah, there's straight up parts in that fucking game where, like, Eggman holds whoever at gunpoint and he's just
Amy,
like, alright, Sonic, I'm gonna kill fucking Amy and
You know, the more we
die.
talk about it, the less I think our points are being upheld.
Yeah, you know, maybe Sonic's just not good at all.
It's the sort of thing where you have to play the games and like in the context of everything, it feels fine because it's like it takes itself seriously without being like edgy. Well, it is edgy,
Yeah.
but like without it being like too goofy. You know what I mean?
Look, as a small Christian child, the coolest thing I was allowed to like was Sonic, and
That's probably why a lot of people like Sonic, because growing up, parents didn't want their kids playing like actually good stuff. So instead, it's
Yeah.
like, if I played a Blue Man, and it's like, okay. And then once they started having guns and bats with huge boobs and stuff like that, it did things. And it manipulated them into being who they are now. That's why we care so much.
if I ever have kids, I'm fucking them up early, and I'm gonna make them play fucking stupid shit like, I thought I would have thought of a game. Never mind.
I always had
Fuck
the
this
thought of
one.
like I don't if I were to ever have a child, I wouldn't like do the whole like put an iPad in their face and let them do whatever.
No,
I always
I'd
was
hand 'em a
more
PlayStation controller.
Honestly, yeah, I was
and-
gonna I'd like start them off with the classics basically, just like
No.
here, play this
I'd break
fucking
out the
thing.
I'd break out the Genesis, make them play Wild Woody.
Yeah, make them hate video games early on. That's good for them.
Then they'll be successful.
I can only hope. Lord knows I'm not gonna be.
Yeah. I'm calling it out. In a couple years, YouTube's dead.
Everyone said that for years. I don't know if I can subscribe to that anymore.
August 7th, 2028.
All right, mark it on your calendars, folks.
YouTube will
Delete
die.
your channels before August 7th, 2008.
So you're not the only one.
All right, there's gotta be fucking 8 more coins somewhere.
Of course.
Please.
I'm pretty sure they put in like more than 100 in each level.
I don't know. I didn't get to do Big Boo's Haunt. Or did I?
You did that one.
Did I do the 100 coin
Yeah.
that one? Wait, did I?
Yeah. Yeah. What? What? You fucker.
When I play a video game, all I want is the controller to respond to my inputs. If I press the up button, I do expect it to go up. Because when it doesn't go up, I can end up selecting something I didn't intend to select. And here we are. The last 20 minutes? Wasted? Wasted?
I'm tired.